Hi everyone, this is Steve Johnson, and in this tutorial I want to teach you how you can use Google Slides collaboratively so that students, instead of just watching a Google slideshow, can participate in learning by, by editing and working within Google slideshows. So the first thing that I've done is I've logged in my Google Drive and I've opened up Google Slides. I've entitled it Collaborative Google Slides, and I'm going to quickly make kind of a template that students can use for maybe a back to school type of lesson, or just a getting to know you type of lesson. So the first thing I'll do, and this is just the title slide, I'll just use that since it's already available. I'll just kind of move this slide up a bit, and I'll type your name because I want the students to write their name here. And then I'm going to change the size. I'm just going to click on this and drag this up, drag this down, and then I'm going to drag this side over like this. I might need to change it up just a little bit too as I'm working on it. But I'm going to go ahead and type in 3 things about me, and then I'll go ahead and do a left alignment and bullet points. So like thing 1, thing 2, and thing 3. Then what I'll do is I'll make a copy of this text box. You can go ahead and click on it and do Control C and Control V. It'll make another one for you. Let me try that again. Control C, Control V, and there it is. I'm going to go ahead and move this over here, and I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Okay, in this one, I'm going to write a picture of me goes here. So I want the students to actually to find a picture of themselves or a picture that represents themselves, and then I want them to put it on top of this box right here. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so the picture can go over it. Now, right now, there's no box that goes around the text. It's just plain. And the way that you can put a box is go ahead and go up here to line weight and give it like 1 pixel, 2, 3, 4, however many you want. I'm going to give it 1, so it'll be pretty thin. I'm also going to give this one 1. And around your name, I'll give that 1 as well. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger just to give the students a little more room in order to use it. And I'll make this a little smaller as well for their name. Okay, now if you want, you don't have to do this, but if you'd like, you can go ahead and go to Slide and go to Change Background. You can change the color of this background. I'm going to change it to a gray color. And now that that's done, I can go ahead and click on the outline of the box, and I can change that color to white. I'll do the same thing here by going to the bucket up here and clicking on white, and clicking on white here just so it stands out. Okay, that's really simple. That's a really quick and simple way of doing this. So now all I need to do is just make some copies of this. So I'll click on it, and I'll go Control C, click that on over here, Control C, and then Control V, Control V, Control V, and I'll just keep doing that, and I'll make a ton of different templates. Now what you can do is you can go to Google Classroom. So I click on the tab to go to Google Classroom. I'm going to go click on this plus sign and go to Create Assignment. When I do that, I can search my Google Drive, as you probably know, and I'm going to scroll down to my collaborative Google Slides, the slideshow I was just working on, click on it and click Add. It's been added, and now I can make it so that students can edit the file. If I make it so students can edit the file, that means that every single student, once I send this, can edit this file, and they can make changes. Now, in the past, there's been a lot of confusion for students because once they get on this file, once they get on this document, or spreadsheet, I should say, maybe a kid clicks on 2 and starts editing it, and another kid clicks on 2 and starts editing it. So you've got 2 people editing the same one. Maybe someone deletes one that a kid's working on. That can be very confusing. But a great idea that was said by Terry over at Old River is just always assign the students to the same number that they have for a computer, or the class number they have in your classroom. So student number 1 would always have slide number 1. Student number 2 would always have slide number 2, and so on and so forth. That's a great idea that Terry had, because then there won't ever be confusion. It won't be a free-for-all when they get into the Google slideshow. They'll know exactly which slide they need to go to. And that way, all the students could be in the same slideshow working on, working on the slide. So if I was to do this, let's say I was student number one, just to show you in case you've never seen this before, I'd go ahead and type Steve for my name, 3 things about me. I like teaching. I like reading, and I like technology, sometimes at least. And then a picture of me could go here. Now, a really cool thing that you can do in Google Slides is if you go to Insert an Image, and then you go to Search, you can search for a lot of different pictures. You could probably even find pictures of yourself. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to type in Boba Fett. And let me find a cool picture of Boba Fett. Let's see if there is one. Oh, here we go. That's good. Click on this one, and then I'll click Select. And now that image is going to go right into this Google slide. I'll go ahead and make that a little smaller. I'll bring that over here. I'll make the image just a little smaller by clicking on the corner and dragging on it and moving it a bit so we can cover that white box. Okay, and so really quickly, you can see that over here, slide number 1 has been edited so that there's an image on it that was done really quickly within Google Slides. I have my 3 things and my name. If I was a student, I could quickly talk about myself in front of the classroom or from my desk using this Google slideshow. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.